or the profit companies, they all have different rules and regulations that are in place. And these things are designed for whatever reason, either to make people fail or to make people extremely disciplined. Alright guys, hello everyone. I hope you're all doing well. I hope everything is going well as you planned. It's important for me to talk about this topic because it's something that I'm sure in one way or the other you may have been affected. So it's about prop firm account. Why is it that people fail prop firm account? Why is it that traders, despite all the analysis, despite all the training, despite all the everything that they have acquired, they still fail to pass a single prop firm account? This is the purpose of this video. I'm just going to make it very brief so that I'm not going to bore you guys. We'll just go straight to the point, and I do not really want to miss any point whatsoever from this. And I think the number one reason why people fail the prop firm account is because lack of knowledge. Now, the knowledge I'm talking about is not knowledge about trading. It's not knowledge about analysis. No, it's lack of the knowledge of that particular prop firm account. Every single prop firm account or the prop firm companies, they all have different rules and regulations that are in place. And these things are designed for whatever reason, either to make people fail or to make people extremely disciplined, and they are there for a purpose. So before you even spend your hard-earned money to go and be buying a prop firm account, you need to understand, why am I going for this particular company? Why do I want to buy this particular company's account? I mean, I in the past, I've lost account to prop firm account, and I know the reason why this happened. There are certain accounts that I did not even bother to trade them at all, because eventually, when I did find out that the prop firm account, they are not reliable, then I did not even bother to even trade them at all. So why is it that people still fail? Because if you're buying, I'm not going to be mentioning different companies, but let's say you're buying the prop firm account from a company called A, and you do not understand their balance-based drawdown, or you do not understand their news policy, you do not understand that all these little terms and conditions, they are there for a reason. Because when you look at it, you will notice that anytime you fail your account, sometimes even you are in profit, then you get this message that you've breached your account, and that is because you do not understand the terms of that account. So you need to understand the terms of that account before you can even start trading, and that is number one. Number two, you need to have a plan in place. Yes, you can trade. Yes, you draw your trend line, your support and resistance, you do your analysis, you do your if you're doing SMC, ICT, turtle soup, whatever you're trading, I don't really care. You may have all this knowledge, but you do not even have a plan. What is your plan? Okay, take for example, you purchase an account of $25,000, and you know that the pass rate for this account, you need to actually say you need 8% for you to be able to proceed to the next stage. And what is your plan? How do you plan to achieve this? Do you want to achieve this in the space of 1 month? Do you want to achieve it in the space of 2 months? Do you want to achieve it overnight? Well, I'm not going to encourage that. But how do you plan to achieve it? At what time do you actually want to take a profit, partial profit, for example? You need to have a plan in place. I'm sure there will be times where you are actually trading that account and you're in profit, say like 2%, 3%, and you refuse to take a profit because you feel like, oh, you know what, I can still make this, I can get it up to 5%, 6%, and you end up being in a drawdown of 2 to 3%. Then that may stop your emotions. This is very common. I'm seeing this over and over again, and it can be stopped. So trading is about self-discipline. If you cannot discipline yourself, then you cannot be a good trader. You need to be able to discipline yourself. So, like I was saying, if you have an account and you say, you know what, anytime I made, say, 1%, I will lock up my profit. Anytime I've made 2%, I will lock up my profit. Anytime I'm making 3%, I will just close down my laptop and I'm not going to trade for that day. That is discipline. That is discipline. So you need to have your plan. If your plan is, I just need to lose 1% of this account and I'm done for today and I'm taking the next day off, I'm not coming back to the market until 2 days later. That is a plan. So you need to have all these plans in place. If you do not have a plan, if you are someone you are just jumping into a trade because you feel like, oh my goodness, I have this opportunity and I need to smash it. You're not going to smash it. The market is going to smash you instead, because you cannot just decide that you are going to smash market when you don't even have a plan in place. So I have a plan for every Profem account that I'm trading. I actually have an account I've been trading for about 3 months, and I've been taking my time with this account. I'm in profit in this account, but I am not rushing it until I get to that point and I feel like, yes, this is my plan, and I get to that point and I can withdraw money. That is my own plan. Your own plan may be, I'm going to risk 2%, I'm going to risk 3%. If you want to risk 3%, you are okay with that, then that is fine. So you need to have a plan. Number 3 is you need to have a strategy in place. The plan is different from the strategy. Can I ask you, fellow traders, what do you trade? Some of you are jumping from price action to SMC to ICT to turtle soup to pepper soup to whatever soup here and there. You are jumping from one strategies to the other. You are not stable. So it is so important for you to be able to have your plan in place. What strategy do you actually trade? Do you trade support and resistance? Stick with that. Do you trade ICT? Stick with that. Because if you're having double mind, triple mind, you are not sure what is the best strategy. Well, there is no best strategy anywhere. I don't know if anyone tells you my strategy is the best, they are all lying. What is important? It is you being able to understand what actually works for you. So support and resistance work for me, for example. The zone by zone, it works for me. I'm able to understand the market is moving from this point to that point, from this point to that point, and I'm sticking with that plan, and I'm using that. Okay, that makes me to just remember backtesting. Yes, it's good to backtest. I'm not saying backtesting is wrong, but you cannot backtest your emotion. If you cannot control emotion, if you don't have all these little things in place in terms of your plans, instead of the strategy that you use, then you are backtesting. Yes, you backtest is fine. If you want to backtest, it's okay. But your emotion is also involved in it. So if you cannot check your emotion in terms of what is the best strategy out there, if you're one of those people that you're trying to backtest ICT, SMC, this one, that one, you are trying to see which one works. Yes, it is fine. But the moment, if you can make a $10, you can make 100. If you can make 100, you can make 1,000. What is that strategy that helps you to be able to make that $10? Go back to that strategy and practice it. Practice it. You need to have something that works for you. Now, that being said, when you wake up in the morning, number 4, you wake up in the morning, you check your computer, check your trading view or whichever software you're using, and you notice that I cannot find my setup. What should you do, ladies and gentlemen? Just close your laptop. Close your laptop. That's it, done for the day. If that was in the London session, close your laptop. Come back New York session. Check again. Am I meeting my confluences? Is this working out? Am I at the point of interest? What is going on? You check. You should have all these things in place. You don't just come to the market and just look at it. The candle is going up, I'm going to buy. The candles are coming down, I'm going to sell. Some of you are just waiting for news. You are waiting for news. Yes, I don't trade news. I do not trade news, because you can say, oh well, news is going to be positive, then it's negative, and then what? That's not analysis. That's just guesswork. And even mentors have lost thousands of pounds trading news. But if I make my analysis, if I can check and say, okay, this is my analysis, this is my plan, this is what I trade, and I'm sticking with it, and I can trade. If I take a loss, I will understand where that mistake came from, and I can try and correct it. It is better that way. So that being said, some of you also, one of the problems when it comes to profit account is when you are taking a loss, you are now adding more position because you are being sentimental. You now think that now, I think this is still coming back. And that was because recently you took a trade whereby you came off the market, you took maybe 1% loss, and the market came back, and then the market was in profit, or already you took yourself out of the market and you blamed yourself for that. And because of that, you are now revenge trading for what happened last week, for what happened just before. Stop adding to losing position. That is what I'm trying to say. Stop adding to losing position. You see, guys, you need to start treating Forex just like you treat a business. Banks, let me say about 5 to 10. I don't know of any bank that can actually give you 10% in terms of interest a year. So if you're trading and you're making 1%, 2%, 3% per trade, if you're making 5% a month, that's actually good. Stop being greedy. That is my final point. Greed, 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 greed. You may say, yeah, I'm not greedy. I'm just trying to trade. I trade and it's working well for me. You know yourself. You can deceive everyone else, but you cannot deceive yourself. Stop being greedy. Greed is, I don't know how to say this. It kills people. It kills someone's, if you are someone that you are so confident, no matter your confidence, no matter how good you are, if you are a greedy person in Forex, Forex will humble you. Forex will humble you. So stop being greedy. So please remember all these points. I said I'm going to make this video very short, and it's important for you to have your plan. Stick with your plan. Have your strategy. Stick with your strategy. Your risk management is important. Stick with that as well, and stop being greedy. Control your emotion. If you're not seeing your setup, do not trade. It's as simple as that. And please stop looking for different different strategies here and there. Believe in yourself. I think that is another thing that is that what I feel that is another problem is people not believing in themselves. Believe in yourself. It's good for you to take trades, to take trades through signals. That's why in my group, I don't like to send out signals to the guys or to the members. I like to rather tell everyone that this is my bias. I believe if the market gets here, we see a reaction, we also react. So we see a reaction, we also react. Sending messages, stop loss here, take profits here. Yes, it's fine, but it's not helping anyone. You need to train yourself. You need to be disciplined. You need to study hard. If you have to study hard, you need to train yourself and be ready to trade. Sometimes I'm awake at 1 o'clock in the morning and I'm checking my chart. I'm reading books. I'm checking what is going on in the market. I'm checking the Asian market. Some of you guys, you just wake up in the morning and scroll through all the different telegrams, and you just want to know who is giving signal today. I want to trade. So what happens if there are no signals? Are you not going to eat? Are you not going to make money? So you need to start working hard. Start doing things the right way. Start doing things the right way. If you can put all these things together, guys, put all this together. Follow the rules. Follow the rules. The market will make you smile. You will smile. You will smile to the bank. You'll be happy. You'll be a happy person. And that is how it is. If you are not good with trading, start learning. Get a mentor. Get someone to train you. I know it's good to watch YouTube, to do all that. It's fine. But get someone that have a pattern. Not someone that is jumping from one strategy to the other. It's all confusing. At the end of the day, trading is all about buying and selling. So you buy, you sell. That is it. But how do you buy? How do you sell? There are strategies. There are plans. In fact, some of you guys don't even have a trading plan. Some don't even have a trading plan. Some don't even have a journal. Anytime I take, if I'm enter the trade and it's a loss, I'll enter it. I have my journal. It's right here. I'll write it down. yeah, it happened. I entered. There was news. I did not actually check the news. That I did not find out that I was not able to check to see if there is a news or something, or I did not check the right. I only checked maybe Forex Factory, for example. I should have checked this other one. Check through website, confirm the news, and see what's going on. I did not check all that, or I was in a hurry. Sometimes maybe I was in a hurry and I just quickly check a trade. You know what? This trade should be okay, and I enter the trade. This thing happens. It can happen to anyone. I'll write it down in my journal. Today, I entered the trade without, with 3 of my conferences, and it did not go well. Then I can see what happened. If it was an emotional decision, then I can start working on that aspect of my life. If it was just me not working out my risk management properly, I can take responsibility for that. That is why it's good for you to be able to take ownership of your own trade. Yes, signals are good, but start learning. Learn how to trade. Learn how to enter the market, how to exit the market, your emotions. All these things are very, very important. And if you can put all these things to work and you are still having problem with profit, then please let me know what you want me to talk about again. Put it, in the just put it somewhere in the chat group or anywhere, and then I will be able to respond to you. My name is MattJ. Thank you so much for watching my YouTube channel. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed, and join the Telegram channel, where we also send out details about different trades that we plan to take. And remember, I do not actually like sending out take profit and stop loss, but I do try my best to make sure that I send out analysis. And we have guys on the channel that also send out analysis, so we all work together as a team and we can all make money together as a team. Thank you again for listening, and have a fantastic day. Bye bye.